Welcome back to the Gadget Spot.
Hey, everybody.
From our mouth holes to your ear holes.
I'm here, guys.
It's been 2 weeks. According to you, it's actually only been 1 week for us. We're recording this one a little bit early.
We have a Gadget Spot Slack that we all talk in, and I opened up my little events, and lo and behold, there it is, and I thought I messed up. I don't know if that speaks more towards how much confidence I don't have in myself or my planning that I don't have.
No, you messed up still.
Or you just don't check Slack.
Could
at
be
all.
both.
I've just been super busy lately with editing
That's
stuff.
Oh,
I say
humble
that.
brag. I've been busy.
Busy? Doing what, you say? Working,
Editing
right? Oh.
stuff for our Patreon listeners
Oh.
and for other things.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. True editing.
Well, let's get busy introducing each other. Or just yourself. Let's just introduce ourselves.
Okay.
Owen.
Hey, I'm Owen.
I guess I kind of ruined that already, didn't
That's
I?
okay. I'll just pick it up right from the broken
Okay.
leftovers and
Yeah.
just move on.
We are getting close to Easter. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, speaking of that, you can follow me on Twitter. If you like Easter and things like that, follow me on Twitter at
You'll be
TechNoan.
sorely disappointed.
You
Yeah.
are the most popular one out of all of us on
That's-
Twitter, and I
This
don't
is
know
true.
if that's...
I don't think that's true.
That's
No,
not true.
he is. He has a legion of robots following him.
Not
That's
robots.
worth
Yeah,
but
something.
James has got a legion of robots following
They're
him.
not
Oh, yeah.
robots. They're
That's
people that
true.
live in India. I am a Bollywood star, I'll have you know,
I
sir.
will say that I edit those quite carefully. If I think one of them is like a marketer or something, I go block them. I go get rid of them.
What?
I learned the
Yeah.
hard way a few weeks ago because I usually check everyone that follows me. I click on their profile. I'm like, who's this? Don't do that at work.
Yep, some of them aren't safe.
It was definitely NSFW.
Did you
Some of them aren't
see
safe,
the-
and then you've been there for an hour, and you're like, "What am I doing? Where have I?"
Oh, no. I didn't stay
Oh.
there for an hour.
Oh, that's just
No,
me.
Yeah.
Did you see poopies?
I saw a few
Poopies?
things.
Poopies?
Poopies?
Poopies? Hey, Owen, what have you been playing lately?
Cryptocurrency exchanges.
Oh, so real-world games.
Yeah,
/ fantasy games.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody might as
Oh,
well
and-
write a game about that.
and fantasy football, which I'm going to lose today.
You know how they have, like, game dev or, like, roller coaster dev or whatever dev
Right.
games? Why don't you just do a cryptocurrency dev?
I don't have enough ambition.
I can't argue with that.
Yep.
That was straightforward.
That was pretty
Bam.
true.
All right, Jaron.
Hey, this is Jaron. You can follow me on Twitter at Jaron. Maybe I'll play video games online sometime in the future. Maybe when Star Wars comes out. We'll see. But you can follow me on Xbox at Vinegary Jaron. Lately, I've been playing something out of the ordinary, in fact.
What?
I've been playing my Nintendo 3DS.
Whoa.
I've been playing Metroid Samus Returns.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you
Yeah.
picked that up.
I borrowed it from my brother.
Oh, okay.
Because he buys everything. Anyway, it's a fun game. It's based off the SNES version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2D side-scroller?
Yep.
2D side scroller. I'm kind of hooked on it. I've probably put a good 8 hours in this week.
I think it's based off the SNES version. That or the Game Boy, the original Game Boy one.
Yeah.
I can't remember now.
But
You
it's
played
cool.
that for 8 hours this week?
I think so.
Wow.
Possibly. Well, because it's a lot easier to play a handheld because you're not dominating the TV.
I
and-
agree with that.
And
100%.
children aren't staring at the TV when you're playing it.
And your wives think that you're watching TV with them at the same time, and you can play your video game.
It works. That's what makes the Switch so good as well.
Yes,
Tell me about
indeed.
If the Switch had games.
Oh!
Sick bird. This month, though, it will have a new,
I know.
possibly
This-
amazing game.
This week, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this week for us, it'll already be out for you listeners.
that's right.
And we are sub 1 month for Skyrim for us people that have not played it yet.
Does anyone know what the price is going to be on that?
$60.
Probably 60.
Guaranteed it.
Dude, if it has to be 40 or under.
No,
Just has to be.
I don't think it will be.
Nope.
So
It's Nintendo.
old.
They can yeah, it doesn't
But
matter.
Nintendo's not setting the price.
It's old.
Bethesda is.
It's old, but it had to be completely retooled for this platform.
If it's 40 or under, I want to buy it. If not, I'm going to wait till it's 40
What
or
I
under.
want to know
Sounds like Jaron is not getting Skyrim. James, introduce yourself.
Well, what I want to know with the Skyrim, is it going to be like the Game of the Year edition with all the expansions
yeah,
and stuff?
Yeah, it is going to have
Probably.
all the expansions.
What's
That's
up? My
what I
name
read
is
anyway.
James. You can follow me on Twitter at JDD Jensen. JDD is for ADD. Or you can find me on Xbox One. That's Funeral Taters. That's Funeral Space Taters. I would hand out.
What is ADD for?
Because I have ADD.
Speaking of which, you're playing
That's
with that
not what
pocket
I
knife. It's very sharp. I just want you to be careful.
What is that? Ooh,
That's my cube spinner.
This is good.
Yeah.
What?
ADD's the actual dangerous dude.
So
that's what it is.
James deficit disorder.
James deficit disorder. Yes. Actually, no. You want to know why it's JDD Jensen? The actual reason is because my name is
your middle
James
name?
David Jensen.
Now
so
we have enough to steal his identity.
Oh.
That's all I needed.
Really?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh.
Good luck with that.
Lately, kind of been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. I've been trying to branch out. Please, if you listen to this episode and you've played that Rabbids game with Mario, Rabbids, please reach out to me via Twitter at JDDJensen, and please tell me if it's worth the $60 price tag. I've been burned twice so far with games, i.e. Splatoon 2 and ARMS. ARMS
Yeah, I
is
agree.
a dumpster fire of a crappy game. That game needed to be, it'd be worth it for $20, but not 60. And I just want to know if this game is worth it. It looks like it has everything that I would like out of a game.
From what I hear,
but I don't know.
it sounds fun, but it's kind of short, right?
I have never played it or really read much about it because it didn't look interesting to
Is
me
that
at all.
a game on
I
the
don't know.
Switch? Is that
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
just wanted to
I
read
don't know.
myself in here.
I don't know why you're worried about getting that game when Mario Odyssey is coming out this week.
And I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait for Mario Odyssey. But I have to agree with what you were saying is there is something lately me and my wife have been going back through and rewatching Friends, and it is so awesome to be able to just have my Switch on my chest just playing it and then having time with your wife watching something on Netflix. I don't know.
That's
I poured a
split-
lot of time into that game.
That's splitting your mind 3 ways.
Whoa.
Yeah, you wonder why I have ADD? Probably some kind of chemical misbalance. Did you guys know? Also, we have a host of the show, and his name's Tony.
Hey. Check me out on Twitter at QuadTTony, right here on the Gadget Spot or on the Geek Show podcast. I have been playing, I'm still playing some Shadow of War, Middle Earth. It's pretty good so far. I'm building my orc army.
Can you dominate orcs?
Yeah.
Good job.
It's pretty good. And then I've also been playing Prey. Oh, doggy, that
From
game's
Bethesda.
Is that game scary?
good. It is. It's got quite the jumpy moments.
No.
It's not really atmospheric scary. It's just kind of jumpy scary.
So, compared to Dead Space,
Like Dead Space without the gore.
is it as scary as Dead Space?
No, I don't think so.
Dead Space was terrifying.
So
As is Event
yeah.
Horizon, which is not a video game,
That's
but
a
it's still
movie.
terrifying.
But man, I am really enjoying Prey. It plays a lot like what BioShock would have played like if it had better controls.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I could handle Bioshock.
No, I'd say it's less scary than BioShock
Is it as...
because the bad guys are much less creepy than the
Is
the
BioShock
splicers.
scary?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
terrifying. The
BioShock's
original?
scary.
Really?
Not Infinite, but the original Bioshock. Oh, man. The story was really cool, though, and that's what kept me in that game was
Yeah,
the story.
same.
And same with Prey. The story is very interesting. I'm a sucker for science fiction and science fantasy, and this takes place on a space station.
Well, and you were saying
a
that
few,
you never
like,
played the
decades
demo.
into the future. I didn't play the demo or anything.
Yeah, the demo I remember playing through, and it's like a episode of Black Mirror.
yeah, I could see that comparison. And I love it though. I highly recommend that game, and that's a newer one. It just came out this year, I think, earlier this year. So
But Bethesda, get back to work on Fallout 5. Make it like Fallout New Vegas. It's what I want. And then on top of that, I need you to work on the other games that you're good at. So get back to work.
And make the price of Skyrim $40 or less. Please. Thank you.
I don't know.
This game talk kind of
first of all, oh, go ahead, Owen.
This game talk kind of goes right into one of the emails that, like, we're answering all the questions
Yeah.
in this email right now, so we might want to just
Also,
jump through. Don't
first-
we still have to do some...
Patreon.
First we're going to do Patreon. And
Okay.
I want to say one thing real quick. Bethesda publishes a lot of these games, but they didn't make Prey. Prey is made by Arcane, the same guys that did Dishonored.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's published by Bethesda, though.
What engine is it running on? Is it running on the same engine that they use for Fallout?
No, Fallout uses their own Bethesda's in-house creation engine.
I don't
if
like
remember
that engine.
correctly, and it's
Really?
That engine looks poopy.
It's got its pros and cons.
Mostly cons.
I agree with like the running animations and the walking
Oh.
animations.
It just doesn't look
they're
good.
better
and
than they used to be. That's for
it's
sure.
bloated.
But the engine they used for Prey is the Cry engine. So Crysis 3, same engine as
People
Crysis
are
3.
still
wow.
using that?
Crysis 3 still got that CryEngine's still really good. It just doesn't get a lot of love anymore. All the love right now goes to Unreal 4 and
Frostbite.
Yeah. That's where a lot of the
devs
have headed.
My first real interaction with Frostbite was Star Wars Battlefront.
It's a good looking game.
Man, for a shallow, crappy game, man, that game was a pretty game.
It was pretty.
All right, let's hit up real quick. We got a big list of Patreon.
Yeah, we got
people.
a ton of new subscribers this week. That's
Thank
awesome.
you so much, guys. And if I can talk these guys into it, I want to do more Patreon bonuses for you guys.
Why would we ever say no to more Patreon bonuses?
Good.
What? Talk us into it? Okay, we're in.
Yeah,
That was easy.
Boom. So you guys might have 2 Patreon things this month. I'm currently working on the hot challenge that we just shot last week, and hopefully I'll have that out before the end of the month. Your December Patreon is going to be amazing. I haven't really discussed with you guys what we're going to do, but I got a great idea. I broached the idea to you, but I haven't really talked to you guys about it.
What was my face when you said it to me?
I didn't see you, but I typed it to you, and you said you really liked it. It's a Christmas present of sorts.
Oh, yeah, I did like this idea. This was a good
and then
idea.
I'm still...
We're gliding right past November into December.
Well, November I have a couple of ideas, but nothing is locked down.
I've got a great idea
yet.
for November.
Okay. Just know...
We're going to film Owen smoking a turkey?
Yep.
Was that really it?
That's all it is.
Oh.
Seriously?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
in real time.
No,
I'm good at this game.
it's like a 12-hour thing. Yep, here I am just checking the turkey.
Time lapse.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of you guys signed up for this SNES contest, and I really, really want to keep you guys on for good Patreon content after this. It's not like our content is subpar. I feel like we give good content. But if you guys have any...
I'd say we're par.
par for the course.
Yeah, we're not subpar. We're par.
But if any of you listeners have
Pro par?
any...
What's above par?
Birdie.
Oh, okay.
We're birdie.
If you have any suggestions as to Patreon content that you would like to see, feel free to tweet me at JDDJensen.
Yeah, or email us.
Or email us as a group.
thegadgetspotcast@gmail.com.
I feel like we need to give out our email more often.
thegadgetspotcast@gmail.com.
What was it?
The
gadgetspotcast@gmail.com.
in stereo.
Whoa.
We need to get an easier to say one. The Gadget Spotcast.
James, this was all that was available when I was looking.
You know what we'll do?
Have we
we'll,
tried-
we'll do a 4-part harmony. That's what we'll do. We'll record that and put out as Patreon content.
Gadget Spot.
Not right now. I'm not doing that
Nope,
right now.
Okay,
I'm tone
that was
deaf.
just me. Okay,
All right,
no,
we're gonna move along out of this train wreck area and head into our Patreon backers, whom
Yeah.
we greatly appreciate.
Here we go. So a huge thank you to AJ Jasper.
AJ.
Yeah. Big thank you to David Osuna and Aaron Harris. You guys are awesome. And then we got a ton here. Valentine, Kevin Eccles, Ryan McQueen, Casey Dilly, Johnny Rios, Derek Allred, Ryan Baker, Lindsay Lucas, Michael Beck, Matt Nelson, Jeffrey Kale, David Broshinsky, Roger Allen, Austin Beauregard, Dan Clark, Brian Lee, Conrad Southworth, Adam Hecht, and Reverse Giraffe. Thank you.
Yes, reverse giraffe. Oh, thank you, Patreon backers. You make our day.
I love all
And
of our
week.
Patreon backers the same, but the one that goes through and does the Rick and Morty ones, it always gets me.
It's got a special place in our hearts.
Yeah, a special little place. He's like the redheaded kid. You got to love him a little bit more for no reason.
Hey,
Tony never got that.
I didn't.
Don't tell him. Guys.
I was supposed to get that?
Guys.
Well, it's because all your
Not
other
great.
Screwed.
I got no extra love.
your other siblings have red hair, don't they?
No.
You're the only one.
I'm like the only one in the extended family, too.
Genetic
Yes.
anomaly.
Wow.
Yep. Supposed to be burned at the stake at birth.
He's the red sheep of the family.
I proved them wrong.
He blended in with some furniture or something, and
So you're that hunchback of Notre Dame looking character from the 300 that's like, I was
Throw him
supposed
off
to
the
be
cliff.
thrown over the cliff.
Well, compared to me growing
that
up,
guy makes
he
out
looked
like a
an ogre.
bandit. That guy makes out like a bandit, though. Just saying, if
It's
you watch the
true.
show, I mean, for a moment. So wait for your moment, Tony.
Oh, I had my moment. It's all downhill from here. All right, let's head into some emails. We got a couple of short emails we're going to do on the podcast this week. Normally, we reserve those for special YouTube videos, but these ones we felt were succinct enough that we can just tackle them right now. First email, who's got them open? Who wants to read one?
I got it.
Jaron.
This is from Seth. Worth trying to fix broken TV?
That's the subject line?
Yep.
Okay.
Greetings all. I have a question/topic for you guys that I'm hoping makes it to a future podcast or email video, whatever. Congratulations. You have arrived.
You made it!
Do any of you have ideas on what to do with a TV that has a busted LCD panel? I have a Vizio M50 that has a sizable ding in the panel, and it's screwed up the whole picture. Oh, that's painful. I'm sorry. Figured I'd check with you guys before shooting/recycling it to see if there's any point in trying to source a replacement panel. Thanks for the great podcast. Keep hoping you'll go weekly instead of bi-weekly. We'll happily enjoy any content you put out. Thanks, Seth.
Seth. Listen, Seth. What I was going to say was, if you have a gun, film yourself shooting it, and Google Drive it or Dropbox it or do something with the footage over to me, and I will throw it in a video or something.
That's what we'll do. We'll start a campaign. If you want to shoot your old electronics or another or any other ways abuse them, that we can actually put in a video.
Please shoot responsibly. We will not be held liable for any
no kidding.
mistakes with the gun.
But that being said, guys, this goes out to anybody that has electronical devices. If you want to destroy them in a creative way, and again, like, I don't know, whatever kind of like safety thing we want to say, jddjensen@gmail.com. Email it over to me and I'll throw together a video.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But let's answer the question first. Actually, last.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Go for it, Tony. You look like you want to talk.
Oh, here's what I have to say about trying to fix